guys, kita ini cerita ini agak horor ya, tapi nggak apa-apa. Ini buat kalian yang cenderung tidak ini horor. Jadi ini dilarang untuk anak-anak.
Monster that you possibly can. Is it the boogeyman?
Sebelum kita mulai, like, subscribe, dan lonceng dalam hitungan kelima. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oke.
Bigfoot? Maybe the tickle monster? Well, for some reason, all of these creatures are on this random list that I found called the SCP Foundation. I took a look at this, and it's just thousands of monsters, all on a singular list. Some of these I guarantee you've heard of, like Bigfoot, but others, they're just weird, like Monkey Brain or the Daily Grind.
You don't know me, son! And
out of the thousands on this list, each one has like a super in-depth, detailed story. I'm pretty shocked, to be honest with you. This is a lot of detail for some random list on the internet. But the weirdest part of me is some of these quote-unquote monsters are just normal things, like the harmless kitten, the coffee machine, IKEA. So this all has made me pretty curious. Why was this list created? So I've gone through the list, which literally took hours, and obviously I'm not going to be able to find monsters like shadow people and stuff like that, but I have written down each one that's actually real. So what I plan on doing is I'm going to find these in real life. I'm going to take pictures of them, put all the pictures I gathered together, and find out why are these connected. Why was this list created? Alright, I made it to the first SCP, which is IKEA. For some reason, this one is extremely popular, just an IKEA store. Like I said, I don't really know anything about this. So I started walking through the IKEA, and it was pretty much what I expected. It was a normal store. I was walking through rooms. I don't really know what to say here. I'm kind of lost. It's like a maze in here, so I'm gonna try to figure out how to get out. Just sitting on a fake toilet. I wish I was joking, but it did genuinely take me like the next 10 minutes to find the exit, because for some reason all the arrows just took me to an emergency exit. No. But I'm gonna keep trying to find out why things like this are considered SCPs, or on this list of creatures. I'm gonna figure out why. Before going to some of the crazier ones, I wanted to find just as many as possible. Naked doll, basically just a cursed doll. A miniature dump truck, duct tape, an alarm, a public bathroom. Have you seen any SMPs in here? What the fuck? A powerful blow dryer. I don't know why this stuff was on the list. Any and every SCP I could find that's real and target. And what did I learn from all this? From finding all of these SCPs? Nothing. I'm trying to connect the dots here. I mean, we have a store, tape, a bathroom. I'm struggling here, guys. If I can figure out what these have in common, I can figure out what the SCP list is. I did find out something that could help. So right now I just went to like a ton of places to find actual SCPs that are on the list, like you can see here. But I dug in deeper, and I found places where there's SCP sightings. Before, I was just going straight to them. But apparently these locations I found on the website are places where you can just find them. So that's where I'm gonna go now. We're on our way to basically what Area 14 is. It said it's a military base near Las Vegas, and that's literally just Area 51. So we're going to Area 51. Alright, we're here at Area 51. These are the 3 SCPs that have been seen here, and only one of them is real. So obviously, I'm only gonna be looking for that one. What we got here is some rocks. You can see this one's been ripped open. At night, it's so much scarier. I can't see anything, bro. There could just be an alien guy chilling over there. So I continued closer to the gate in search of more knowledge. Oh! Okay, I was planning on looking around and stuff a lot more, but I can't see now. They just shut off all the lights, bro. That's messed up. They don't want us to know. We're gonna go to another place that might help us actually like figure out what this is, because this just didn't really help. We are now literally at a top secret underground government tunnel. Just look at this hallway. This is the most ominous looking hallway I've ever seen in my life. I just looked it up. SCP stands Secure, Contain, Protect. So the SCP isn't actually for like the creature, it's for like the organization. It's just like about capturing them. So I'm learning more. I'm getting more educated. But in reality, I wasn't getting closer. I wasn't really finding anything that was actually gonna help me. I went to another location and found this skull that looks like one of the SCPs, but this wasn't getting me anywhere. It didn't.
Yuk, cari mobil bekas bergaransi di muncul.
Location and found this skull that looks like one of the SCPs, but this wasn't getting me anywhere. It didn't matter if I found anything or not. It has been days. I've been trying to figure out why this was created, why all of these are on a list, what this list is. I figured out that there's locations that you can apparently find them. Didn't really find any. I looked for them themselves. Couldn't really find any. Look at this. Do I look happy here? Do I? No. Look, I'm doing this for fun. I'm trying to figure out the lore behind this. I'm trying to figure out what the deal is. But I thought I would have figured out something by now. More than there's some locations. Like, it's creatures. Should I be scared of them? Are they like, do they all have a certain letter in them? Do they rhyme? I'm starting to wonder if they're even related at this point. Like, maybe this is just straight random. You think I would stop here? So this was my last chance, my final resort, to gather as much information and find as many SCPs as I possibly could. So we're continuing to look for these SCPs at this haunted house. We just found out you cannot record in there.
Mulai guys, subscribe sampai 100.000.
So I'm gonna see if there's any way we can get any footage. So we went in there and there was actually crazy SCPs, like the possessed mask. Basically they had this cursed mask, but they were super serious about us not being able to record anything. The one thing we could record is a SCP called the birthday monkey. And the description of this is, it's a toy monkey and he's completely safe, as long as it's not his birthday, whatever that means. We're now at a field, a California field, which I just happen to live in California. The description of this one was basically, it's a field where everything that grows there is poisonous. So I took a bit of a look around, and it was on to the next one, the coffee machine. This is a really bad storm right now, which is one of the SCPs. I low-key almost hydroplaned my car into a ditch, but I kept searching under the couch, the foot of the bed, post office, building complex. And here's all the information that I've gathered. And it was when I stepped back and looked at all of it that I think I realized something. I have a theory. So basically only one of these creatures was like created by the original creator. All of the other ones were just made up by the community, made up by random people. And I think that all of these creatures, even the weird ones, are straight up just people's fears that they themselves put into there. Like fear of storms, that's an obvious thing. A lot of people have a fear of storms. Dolls, definitely a fear. But then I got to some of the weirder ones where it's like IKEA or a coffee machine. But I pushed farther. IKEA, it's infinite IKEA. People are just scared of getting lost. Coffee machine, I looked it up. Apparently, people are scared of coffee. So it all adds up. This is just a theory, but I think all of these, each and every one of these creatures, someone put in here because it's their fear. They are individually scared of this. It's kind of cool. Everyone from the community got to put something that they're afraid of into this giant list. So I feel like after doing this video, it's only right that I put in my own fear. So I began to think, what am I afraid of? What is my biggest fear? What's something I could add to this that actually has like some meaning to me? Is it fear of never getting enough clout? You guys could fix by subscribing. The fear of talking to women, that's already on the list, so I can't add that. But if I want to be like completely honest, the only thing that really scares me and has scared me honestly my whole life, it's the reason why I'm doing YouTube, it's basically just the fear of getting stuck in an office, in a cubicle, working for the rest of my life. So this is my SCP.
Guys, sampai sekian dulu video